Good morning. It is June 12th and I'm headed out for another trout fishing trip, this time at 11 Mile Reservoir. I'm really excited about this one. This reservoir is probably the most renowned reservoir trout fishing area in Colorado, so it'll be fun to check it out. This is my first time here. It's just beautiful drive up here through the mountains. We got the big mountains behind us and then kind of more of the, I don't know what kind of mountains you'd call those in front of us, but they're a little bit more open, a little more grassy and open plains on them, so it is just beautiful around here. Went for a nice run this morning along an 11 Mile canyon along the river that flows out of here, so that was very nice. And it's just a perfect day out here. We're going to just enjoy a few hours out on the lake and see if we can't get some dinner. I would sure love that. Alrighty, I'm going to start off with the trusty old gold blade bait here. It's a pretty slow sloping point here, so I'm not sure how long I'll be fishing at this spot. It'd be nice to find a place that's a little deeper. The water looks really nice. There's quite a few people fishing around here, so there must be some fish. Well, there goes a $10 bait, doggone it. That's fishing. Well, I switched over to this silver blade bait. I'm going to try to walk around the lake a little bit and see if I can get to somewhere where it drops off a little quicker. Because it's just hard to pull my blade bait over the rocks when they're super shallow like they are around here. And I think the fish will like a little deeper water anyways. Well, I've been fishing for about an hour, and I've seen a few jump out here and heard some kayakers talking about how they were seeing them down there. And I had a small trout swim right by. He had no interest in the lure. So I'm trying different presentations. It's tricky. If these fish are close to the bottom, then I gotta run my blade bait close to the bottom. And I really don't want to lose this lure. I just got hung up and I didn't think I was going to get it back. And I don't have another blade bait, so it'd really be a huge bummer if I lost this thing right now. So I'm trying to just run it right above the rocks. Might switch to different bait here because I'm pretty sure the fish are around. Just trying to get him to react somehow. Trying different retreats, different depths. There's got to be a way to get these things. Well, I'm going to move down the bank a little more. This spot looked good, just couldn't get anything to bite on. I tried a spinner, which was looking good in the water, but one thing I really like about the blade bait is how far I can cast it. Those spinners are hard to cast because they don't have much weight to them. And with like a good sized blade on there, kind of catches the wind. So I switched back to the silver blade bait and we'll keep working our way around the reservoir with that bait. I think hopefully we don't lose it. Trying an assortment of lures at this spot here. It looked really good. We got a nice sharp drop off rock ledge. Seemed like a place that trout could fish or push fish up to, but nothing biting there. So planning on walking around this lake to the other side. Right behind me you can see there's a bunch of rocks coming down over there. And it looks pretty good, so I'm gonna hike over there and check it out. Nothing less, we'll have a beautiful hike. Let's take this in. I'm just walking down the shoreline back here and stumble upon a trout. He's suffering. Looks like he got some damage done to his head or something. He seems pretty sick. Let's go find a healthy one. Just had a couple megalodon carp come swimming right under me. It's pretty cool. And I think I've been seeing a decent amount of splashing in the water here, and I think that they got to be contributing to that a decent amount. But good news, I did see about a 12-inch trout swimming through the water not too far away. Didn't show interest in my lure once again, but it's nice to see him. Waves are starting to pick up a little bit. The wind picks up here, so I'm hoping that gets these trout fired up. So far, I mean, you can tell they're in here, but it's just been slow. I haven't seen anyone pull one up, and I haven't got any action. It's about 11:30 at noon. We'll take a lunch, and after that, if we haven't caught anything, I might just call it a day. The nice thing is, being out here, it really doesn't matter if you catch anything. This is just absolutely beautiful. My main motivation to get one at this point is so that I can have a nice fish dinner tonight. That would just be awesome. I'm sticking with this blade bait. It's what I have the most confidence in. And I think when fishing is slow, it's just important to grab a bait that you're confident in and just roll with it. Because otherwise, man, I'll end up spending half the day switching out lures. Only God, none of them work because the fish aren't too active. It's about noon. We're working out to the tip of this point here. And for the past bit, we've been fishing back in a little bay, kind of off the main lake, right back in here. And there's been fishing there, but I'm kind of curious to see if we get out on the point heading out to the main lake, see if there's any different action going on. Be something different to try at least. We'll give a few casts and then we'll chow down our lunch and go from there. Let me tell you, the score of the game has not changed. This point looked good. No action. Gonna throw down some food. It's a little afternoon. And this will probably be it for the fishing for me. And then we'll just hike back after eating. Maybe take a little nap. Be kind of nice. But just nothing has happened for the fish, so not gonna keep forcing it. Just gonna relax and enjoy. being out here. Alrighty, for lunch today we got the apple. That's right. Then, Rubbermaid, we have spinach, hamburger, and rice. So, we'll throw that down. One thing is, my ice block got pushed off my food, so it's gonna be pretty warm. No need for a microwave, I guess. After a delicious meal and a nice nap, I'm rejuvenated and ready to hike on out of here. It is 1 o'clock, and I think we got about a 40-minute hike ahead of us. To get out of here, we're parked way over there, and we worked our ways a ways away around this lake here, fishing. Time kind of flies when you're fishing around a lake like that, so it'll be a fun hike back here. And then once we get back to the car, it's about an hour and 20-minute drive back home, so not bad. It's an awesome day out here.